Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What we're going to be doing today is some retro finger waves. This is part 1, so make sure that you tune in for part 2. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel below. Okay, so we're going to actually practice on a mannequin. If it's your first time doing any hairstyle, I always suggest you do it on a mannequin first. Okay, so I'm going to section her off. I'm going to do a wet cut. All right, so I sectioned Sarah off. Check her out. I have her section here with braids all the way around. Okay. I do this because I know I'm special and I might make a mistake and cut something I don't want to cut right away. I want to cut that last. Then I have her section in the back because I'm going to cut all of this at the same length at 90. And then I have the sides that I'm going to cut at 90 degrees. And then the top is going to be a little longer, so I'll probably angle that up at 45 and blend it with the sides. I have it sectioned off. You know what? The best thing that you could ever do for your hair yourself when you're doing a haircut is to section it off. Okay, so I'm going to start in the back, of course. What I'm going to do is, I've already wetted, but I'm going to wet it some more because I want to keep I'm going to do a wet cut. Sometimes I cut wet, sometimes I cut dry. It just all depends on what I'm doing. If I'm going really short and depending on the hair type, I'll cut it. I'll cut it wet. So I'm going to take me a subsection in the back. Okay, so I'm doing finger waves. So I want to make sure I leave myself enough room for the finger wave. This part back here, I'm going to pull it straight out. And you can use, there are measuring, if you buy an all-purpose comb, which this is an all-purpose comb, if you notice on here, it has numbers on here to tell you how many inches. So I want to start it off at probably like 1.5 inches. I always start in the middle. It's just easier for me. I'm trying to get in a position where you can see in this camera. And then I'll just cut this whole area down to the same length. Pull it out at 90. I'm going to pull, you can see your guide, which is the hair that was already cut, the short hair right here. What I'm going to do, and I'm trying to make sure I get in a position where I can show you because we're going to speed this up. I'm going to pull that hair out at 90 and make it the same length straight out from the head. And I'm going to just cut everything else that same length. All right, so I have this whole area cut at the same length, all cut at 90. Now I'm going to do my side. All right, so now that I'm on the side, I'm going to do a part, another subsection. Making sure I clip everything out of the way. That makes it so much easier. Then I'm going to take this right here as my guide from the back, and you can either point cut it or you can just cut it straight across, because the style that I'm about to do it probably won't matter with that. Using it as my guide, pulling it out at 90. Once you get it to that length, then you're just going to go ahead and finish the rest. And then you do the other side the same way. Match this side with the back. Now we can do this side. Okay, so now that I've reached the top, I'm going to do my section here. And I'm actually going to hold it out at a 45-degree angle from the guide. Right here, it's starting in the middle. See, my guide is the hair that was previously cut. So if you can see, you see that angle. I'm going to just cut it at 45. Now that I have done that, I am going to actually come straight in this middle part. right here in this middle because I need to blend those sides. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do this middle. I'm gonna travel in the middle direction with that guide at 90. I'm working in the middle and I'm using my guide from the back, bringing the hair straight up at 90. You don't want to have too much hair, you know, with that guide because you will lose control. Okay, so I'll just finish that. Okay, so the middle is complete, right? I still have this hair over here that I need to blend. I want it to blend and I'm gonna have to hold it out at 45, okay? To blend those sides. And I'll work my way around. And make sure you can see. And I'll travel all the way this way. All right, so I have completed both sides, right? In the middle. Now we need to do the front. Okay, so when I'm working on the front, I like to bring the hair forward and do my bang first because that's going to be my guide. You have to decide how long it's going to be. For the style that we're doing, it don't have to be very long, but I wanted her to be able to wear, you know, different hairstyles. So I am going to make sure that I have it at a comfortable length. Okay, so I'm going to start in the middle. And I'll cut me a guide here. Right? Then I'm going to come on this side where that short hair is. And I'm going to take it down at a 45. And blend it here with the hair in the front. And you don't have to point cut. A lot of people point cut for texture. You can cut it straight. It just depends on, you know, how the hair is going to be worn. And then I'll do the other side the same way. If you got any loose hairs, just go ahead and clean those up. It's not a big deal. Okay, so for me, I'm going to start in the middle. And I'm going to work my way back. All right. So I'm going to actually, this is going to be my guide now. This hair in the front. I'm going to take a little piece of it, make sure I can see it. And then I'm going to, you could cut it straight across. I could texture it after, you know. Just going to cut it. It's up to you. You could point cut it. Now, I'm going to blend the sides. Okay, so I chose to use a Persona blade, something that you could easily purchase from Sally's. And I'm just going to freehand this. I have to look at it and decide, like, where do I want it to, you know, stop. So what I'm going to do is I am going to razor that part. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to flare it out. I always start in the middle. That's my starting point. I'm going to freehand it. I'll go in there and pick some out because I don't want it to look wiggy. Even if it's their real hair, I would do this just to give it some texture. Because I'm going to do finger waves on her, but she may want to wear it like just a wrap, or she may want to get it curled. So you want to prepare for, you know, whatever they're going to be getting. And don't be scared. Just go in there. I'm thinning it with as I do it so it lay nice if she wore a wrap. And then around the ear part. And we know that's a little too thick. You know, it's just how they put it in there. But I want to make it look, you know, natural. So I'm going to thin it. Sometimes you have to do that to people real hair. It just depends. and you can play with it. All right, so Sarah's haircut is complete. She's looking nice. Nice fringe in the back. Sarah's gonna get some color because this is just too plain Jane. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do a soap cap. I'm gonna mix some shampoo with my developer and my bleach to lift the hair. Okay, so I'm gonna add Blind Me bleach to that shampoo along with some 20 volume developer, and I'm gonna do a soap cap. I'm gonna lift her hair up just a little bit and then I'll add the color. So I'm gonna do 1 cap full of the bleach to an equal amount of the developer. When using a soap cap, it always processes the hair a little more even and safer. Okay, so once I see a little brown on the tips, because sometimes it just depends if you color in real hair. Sometimes, you know, it'll if it's closer to the scalp, it'll heat up and it'll get lighter faster. So you always want to put it on the ends first, and then you can put it everywhere because you want to get it as even as possible. A soap cap is going to be a gentler way to lighten the hair using bleach and developer. Okay, so we bleached it out and we allowed it to get up to a level 7. Now I'm going to apply I'm going to be using Color, a red. Okay, so since I'm going to be using red or any type of hair color, if you're doing a client, you want to go ahead and base around their hairline because it could stain it, okay? So I don't want to stain my mannequin, so I'm going to put this all the way around. It's an oil or any type of petroleum. Okay, so here is the red. I don't think the lighting here is doing any justice, so we may go outside, but that is the color. Okay, so even though we have prepared this for finger waves, we want to make sure we can get multiple use out of this style. If you haven't already, subscribe below. Make sure you watch part 2.